We finally have the Asus Transformer Prime, one of the most powerful tablets ever to hit the market. It's a 10.1-inch Super IPS Plus display with a 1280 by 800 resolution, and it's got a 2 megapixel camera up front. Got a very nice, though glossy display, but a beautiful concentric circle aluminum design on the back. Screams quality, definitely an improvement over the original Transformer. It's got a single mono speaker, a dock for the Prime tablet, keyboard dock, and a bunch of other nice features, including a micro USB port, a micro SD card slot, and a microphone. This is running the latest version of Android 4.0.3, and it's got a lot of improvements over Honeycomb, including much smoother performance, though a lot of that could be attributed to the Tegra 3 processor inside the tablet. It is definitely one of the smoothest Android experiences I've used. It's got a lot of those improvements that came with Ice Cream Sandwich on the phone, including swipe to remove notifications from the improved notification dock. We have quick settings, and there's also an easy way to change display and enable the Super IPS mode that makes it much easier to see in sunlight. Definitely an improvement. The screen is gorgeous. It's 1280 by 800 pixels, but just so much brighter and more readable and usable than most other tablet displays. Definitely rivals some of the Samsung AMOLED displays that I've seen. Some improvements as well. You can take screenshots with the multitasking menu button, and you can swipe away those multitasking apps that you don't want to use. You also have access to the widget bar that you can drag onto the screen. A lot of the apps have been improved to support Ice Cream Sandwich, and everything else just runs a little bit better than it did on Honeycomb. The aesthetic improvements have been consolidated, and there's no more slowdown at all. I mean, despite the Android-like application tendencies, some of them will still force close. There has been a significant improvement to a lot of that design and usability. Honeycomb was never really meant to be a long-standing OS. Ice Cream Sandwich unifies the branches of the phone and tablet ecosystems, so you now have access to many of the same apps, and there has been compatibility improvements with a lot of those apps so that they feature better on the big screen. This is running Android 4.0.3, as you can see. This is also the latest upgrade, which improves on the GPS performance with 6.9.13. That's the version. Now I can get a lock with GPS right away. Very convenient. And it also improves a lot of the Wi-Fi performance that first generation Prime users were having. This is due to the aluminum display. The antennas are right connected to the aluminum, so attenuation is to be expected. Asus comes with a few of their own features, including system performance. You can change that between power saving, balance, and performance mode. That's built into the Tegra 3 chip, so that 1.3 quad-core Tegra 3 has a lot of versatility to it. You can make it so that battery lasts longer or performance is preferred. This is the standard Ice Cream Sandwich menu, and you have your storage and all those other tethering menus, though this is a Wi-Fi only model. There's a widget here that Asus includes. This shows off the pictures you've taken. There's an 8 megapixel camera on here. We'll show you in a minute. Great photos, actually. Also bookmarks. You can go to your latest visited page. That's Post Secret, My Favorite Sunday Ritual. You also have the new music app, which is beautiful in its 3D performance, and you can hook it up to Google Music if you have an account. There's a new Asus library app, which allows you to read books in a 2-page format. Really nice, actually. A lot better than I thought it would be, although not the most stable app. It crashes quite a bit, so hopefully there will be an update to that in the coming weeks. But yeah, see, force closes there. You just close, and it'll exit the app. So Asus has included a few of their own applications. There's an app backup application that will allow you to put your installed and downloaded apps on the SD card storage, and you can restore them if you ever have to delete or restore your tablet to default settings. There are a few other cool features here. App Locker will put a security password on any app that you don't want, your kids or anybody else kind of getting into. There's a new cloud service called My Cloud, which gives you 8 gigabytes of data on Asus's web storage. You can back up anything you want to it and download it again on any Asus product. So that includes tablets, smartphones, and presumably computers as well. A few other features that are nice and convenient. We have the Tegra Zone application, which has been bundled with uh, all Tegra powered devices now, and this gives you quick access to some of the hottest games that are being bundled with Ice Cream Sandwich and Tegra 3. This is a $2.99 game. This is Riptide GP and has been optimized for Tegra 3. It's beautiful. It's got some excellent water effects. You see it loads very quickly. And this is desktop or console graphics in the very least. It's got excellent 60 frames a second performance, realistic water effects, some of the best performance and overall enjoyability from a game that I've used on a tablet. You use your accelerometer to navigate left and right, and you touch the screen when you want to do a trick. I'm not very good yet at the game, but you can see those water effects look great. So that's one thing that you can definitely keep in mind when purchasing a Tegra 3 tablet, is that gaming performance is going to be up to 4 times better. The camera's also been significantly improved here on the Asus Transformer Prime. It's an 8 megapixel sensor. It supports 1080p video, and it runs really smoothly. The camera app's also been overhauled for Ice Cream Sandwich to unify with the phone UI. Photos are taken pretty quickly. There's also the built-in panorama mode that is not quite as good as some dedicated third-party apps, but definitely does the job in a pinch if you really wanted to. So results are reflective of how patient you are, but overall I really did like the addition of the panorama mode. You can see here we're just going to create a quick photo, and even though it's not lining up correctly, it's still going to make a pretty nice looking panorama. So a couple other nice features here on Ice Cream Sandwich. You have this ecosystem that's really improving quite a bit. It's not quite as robust as iOS and the iPad, but the marketplace is improving quite a bit, and it's just going to take that one third party developer to release that killer app, and a lot of other developers are going to follow suit. And a lot of a lot of phone apps are being updated to support this tablet interface, because now it's a lot easier to develop it with Ice Cream Sandwich. So that's just been a quick look at the Asus Transformer Prime, and definitely not a bargain at $499 for the 32 gigabyte, but $100 less than the equivalent iPad, and certainly one of the better performing tablets on the market. So this has been Daniel for Mobile Syrup. Thanks for watching.